Very nice. Good morning, Danielle Jaarveth. I hope you're doing well. If you will, good morning, Bennett Gaming, Lana. If you'll leave your questions in the chat, I'll answer them at the end of the reading. First out this morning, we have the Five of Wands reversed. All right. I could say a classical meaning of that card, but I want to get a little bit more information before I speak to it. What covers it? The Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay, this is kind of like you're in a boxing match and you've done your thing and then you go to your corner. Either the match is over, I don't see victory quite yet, or you're just taking a few heartbeats to taking a break. That could just have been your weekend. Maybe you have Monday off. Today is April 6th. But you're taking a little bit of time to yourself to recuperate from some sort of disagreement. Could be physical, could be mental. What works for or against you? The Ace of Swords, truth. Someone, and this is just the theme of the reading, I think. But this is truth was spoken and caused a disagreement. Maybe someone over your holiday weekend or over the weekend, you're visiting family or you're at a gathering, someone says something. Your conscious thought, Queen of Cups, I like that. She's very intuitive, Cancer with a little bit of Gemini. Very intuitive, very sensitive. It's not to say weakness, it's to say sensitivity and being very much in tune with your emotions. So maybe you just had like an empathic, like over expenditure of your senses. Let's see what's in your subconscious. The Page of Cups reverse. You put yourself out there, but all the while you're thinking, like your gut is saying, you need to stop. You need, close up, boundaries, set boundaries. Don't share emotions, either words or whatever. Says not, your gut, your subconscious is telling you not to share, to hold back. The timing's not quite right. What's in the recent past? The Judgment card. I saw this at the bottom of the deck when I first got up this morning, and I said, you're going to be part of my reading today, aren't you? So the recent past with the Ace of Swords and the Judgment card, I really think that something woke us up. Either someone said something and we knew something about this person that we hadn't prior, but it was alarming. Literally a trumpeter saying, hello, this person's waking up. That's funny, the way they're standing. I just got like Apophis Typhon, like destructive energy in this judgment. So someone plays judgment and it caused, we might see the tower. We might see the tower. What is in our future? The King of Wands. Okay. He's been coming up in our reading quite a bit lately. And he's Sagittarian, a little bit of Scorpio energy. He's very confident. He can be a little immature at times, creative, but he's standing in his place. Like same with the Queen. I feel like these are very distinct personalities that are in different corners of the room or different sides if we're talking politics. Two very separate, distinct, masculine, feminine, more passive, more not aggressive, but assertive and just more of a masculine energy. That's in our near future. So is that us adapting, putting up that boundary? I don't know. Or is that a separate person? I did say a separate energy, so it may be a separate person. Who are you? You are the Eight of Swords reversed. Good morning, Wendy, Airy, Anti-94, Free Palestine. I love that. D. Hale, Sagittarius, me, heavy to be in Leo. Oh, yep. Thank you for any questions you have. Please leave in the chat and I'll answer them at the end. Thank you for leaving that question, D. Hell. I will definitely get to that in just a minute. So we've got the Eight of Wands reversed as ourselves. More Gemini energy up with that Queen of Cups. So I feel like we maybe had taken some time to meditate, sit back, we re-engage with people, and look, maybe we're glad that we took that time so we didn't react. I don't think we reacted. I think we just stepped back and took a few heartbeats. Let me see. What's in our environment? The Queen of Wands reversed. All right. There's a male and a feminine and a masculine energy that's not seeing eye to eye. And this Queen of Wands, Aries, Piscean energy, lots of emotion. Lots of emotion. Okay. So this other person may be a little too much for you. But you love the person. I see a lot of love here in your thought, in your conscious thought, and your subconscious thought. This person is a little dramatic. This person maybe blurts things out, speaks out of turn with what I'm getting with the Ace of Swords, Judgment, and this Queen of Wands in our environment reversed. Queen of Wands reversed is a little bit catty. All right. What is your hope or fear? The Seven of Wands. You don't want to get into it. You don't want to have to defend yourself. Your opinion is different than, like, they say read the room. Maybe you didn't read the room. I don't know. But you are intuitive. But your hope or fear is maybe that you're not going to read the room right and you're going to have to defend your stuff instead of enjoying others' company. What is the possible outcome? The Ten of Pentacles. Yes. All right. This is stability, family, not just enough to pay the bills, but enough to go on vacation, enough to go out on dates, enough to go out and see the world a little bit, I would say. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. I'll give it one more glance and then I'll start reading. Knight of Cups reversed at the bottom. So we've got a Page of Cups and a Knight of Cups reversed, but we got the Queen of Cups upright. We are missing the King of Cups, which is our masculine outward assisting the situation. This guy that was outward was more of a motivational speaker than he was some sort of assisting us in our emotional need. So we're holding emotion back. Not sure how we want to move forward. There could have been some unwanted advances at a party also this weekend, or at a gathering this weekend. What else do we have? The outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. The advice: trust your gut. I mean, you've got the Queen of Cups. And so whatever, sometimes we get in our head and we're like, is this real? Am I imagining this? Is this something I need to process? I would trust your gut because you've got the Queen of Cups. Trust your gut, and because you seem to know. There's a lot of people here. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. So lots of people involved. Maybe your weekend was your repose and you're starting back again, Monday morning at it. Let's get to the questions. Let's see. PBNEET-S1L. Hi, new subscriber. Thank you for being here. New subscriber, my name, pair neats. I need guidance. Please guide me. Well, I don't know. I will just pull a few cards for you. But also I need to look at the chat. I think someone, I want to go back to D Hill. Sagittarius, me. Hubby to be is Leo. Any good vibes? We somehow got some strange card flipping going here. D Hill, if you're not already signed out and you're still here, I'll pull a few cards and then we'll get to her neat. Okay, so D Hill, Sagittarius and Leo. The Hermit. D Hill, Sagittarius and Hermit. Sagittarius and Hermit. Knight of Swords reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed. Communication's difficult. Hermit, maybe you're in separation right now, or not talking to each other. I don't know. Maybe there's distance. And the Two of Pentacles reversed. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round. Okay, Five of Wands, arguments. Some sort of disagreement. D Hill, any good vibes? Well, anything, you can turn anything around. It just takes effort. This does look like there's difficulty with the Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords reversed. Something's out of balance. You guys aren't in sync. So I'm going to say there's definitely some issues there, but not something that, you know, if you take the time to look at it from a different perspective, maybe you could look at it from each other's perspective. Try. If it's something you want to make work, it can. If you work together, if that's what you both want, it can work if you're willing to put in the effort. But I would say seeing things from each other's perspective, trying really hard to do that. Okay, let's go to Paraneet. I need guidance. Please guide me. I see your energy warm and calm. Thank you. If my reading starts, please make sure to confirm me. I have hearing issues. Okay, PB Neat. I'm going to read your energy now. I need guidance. Please help me. Got the Temperance card reversed. And Justice reversed. Oh, good. So, Paraneet, we have Justice reversed and Temperance reversed. Sagittarian Libra energy. Something isn't fair. I mean, something is unjust. It's not fair. I get a little emotional when I say that out loud. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me see if I can get advice, because that's just confirmation for me that something's not right in your, something you were maybe treated unfairly. Maybe this is the Justice system. We've got now the Lovers reversed. So just maybe an unfair contract, could be a separation in a relationship. Divorce, it could be some sort of separation. You have clarity, so you know what happened. I think you know what's going on. But how do we resolve this? You want to leave a situation, but you're not sure how. Paraneet. Holding back emotion. Okay, put a little bit more. Need a solution. Solution for PB Neat. We need a solution. Rest, repose. I think with the Queen of Cups in our conscious thought today, and I think with the solution of the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, we're holding back emotion. We're going inward. We have clarity on a situation. I mean, the Lover's reversed. It's like separation, injustice, something's not balanced. I'll keep you in my thoughts, PB Neat, because I think there's definitely a need to. And regardless of your situation, I mean, my emotions are bubbling up and my heart feels for you. So whatever's going on, I'm so sorry. And I will keep you in my thoughts. Let's see. You're welcome, D. Hell. Thank you for your question. I like one person. I'm moving on. Okay, I'm finding my inner truth. I'm very struggling too. I like one person. I'm moving on. I have one-sided. All right. Are there any other questions this morning? PB Neat, I will keep you in my thoughts. Definitely. Okay, I think we're done. I think I've got all the questions for today. I hope you'll enjoy your week. Basically, the cards are telling you to, what should I do? So the cards gave the Four of Swords reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, definitely a need to take a time to journey inward. I'll have to watch the playback. If you want to watch the playback, you can. But I think you're going to have the answer. The Temperance card was reversed, Libra was reversed, and the Lover's reversed. So that would suggest separation in a relationship, ending a business relationship, something that wasn't quite right or wasn't fair. Both legally, possibly morally, something not right, that separation is needed. And then the suggestion was to go inward to meditate. Oh, D Health, thank you. God bless you. Will you say, let's see, PB Neat -S1L. Will you save little later with caption on so I can watch this guide? I have continued to try to get the live chat to replay, and along the way it tells me it has. I do the edit where I trim off the first 5 minutes, and I think for some reason I think I may be losing the live replay there. If that's the case, I may leave the boring 5 minutes 5 minutes on there to keep the chat. All right. I'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. You're welcome to come back tomorrow, PB, and ask another question. And I thank you guys for showing up, and I hope you'll enjoy your day. Take care.